Okay. I'll probably the one that has to start this. Okay, so, hi Hannah and Becca. Okay, I just saw Hannah today. Well, Hannah, I just saw you today. It's weird because I want to kind of like run this where we're like talking to each other, okay? So, Hannah, I just saw you today. Becca, I kind of like half saw you today. But to Hannah, we had like the greatest day ever today. We pretty much were amazing, and Elton John always seems to be on the radio whenever we're together. But you wanted me to talk about my future, and I don't know. It's kind of a weird subject for me right now, because when I got home from hanging out with you today, like, my mom, you know how she was like, I have a proposition for you. Like, apparently the proposition was about college, and you know, she really wants me to apply to state to kind of get my dad off my back, and it's just, I don't know. It's really weird for me, because, I don't know. Ever since all this stuff happened where, we couldn't figure out what was wrong with me, and I started to get, like, kind of weirded out about my future, because I started to worry, like, what if I don't have a future, you know, like, what if I'm not gonna live for very long? I know it's, like, that's not really, like, the conversation topic that you really wanted me to go for, but, I mean, it's kind of gonna end up being that anyway. When I was diagnosed with clinical depression, I think I've talked to you about that before. I don't know if I've talked to you about that before, Becca, but, I've talked to Hannah about it before, but it's like, it's just, one of the things is you're never really able to see your future. Like, you can't envision yourself with a family, or you can't, like, envision yourself, like, holding a steady job, and that's always been a weird thing for me, and I don't know, because I've always had, like, daydreams about, like, where I wanted to go with my life. Like, I've always daydreamed, you know, oh, I want to be a famous actress, and I want to be, like, you know, like, the next Lisa Ling, but, like, now I'm starting to get closer to it, and I don't know, I worry, because I don't see myself at college next year, and I don't really see myself, like, I don't know, it's weird, but, ideally, what I do want to do with my future is I want to go, I told you, I think I told you too, Becca, but, like, I've decided I want to go into, like, media studies, and I'd like to go into, like, investigative reporting, and did I ever tell you guys where I got the idea from? Because you'll laugh at me when I tell you, but it's actually really funny. After I read The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, I always loved the idea of wanting to be a journalist, but, like, after I read it, I was like, wow, it would be really amazing to be a journalist. And I know I'm not gonna go off on, like, you know, like, solve, like, murder mysteries and be, like, you know, like, the next, like, Mikhail Blomkist, but I always thought that would be a really cool job to have. And I also, like, I have, like, a complete obsession with watching Lisa Ling's show on Oprah Winfrey's network. Yeah, we're really cool kids. But no, like, her show is just really awesome. It's, like, that's kind of, like, what I want to do, because, I don't know, like, growing up, my dad, I mean, you guys know my dad knows, like, everyone, and it's always just kind of been, like, I kind of want to do that, you know, I kind of want people to know me, but not, like, I don't know, not, like, in a narcissistic way. Like, I just want people to, like, know who I am, because I've always felt like I was bigger than all this being who fuck knows, but I don't know. So I've always wanted to kind of get out, and I've always loved, like, not theatricalness, but, like, public speaking and things like that, and it's just always meant a lot to me, and I think that's, like, the best direction to go in. Either that, or I actually, like, want to go into writing and, like, journalism. But I know for sure I want to go to UNC Greensboro, whether I get into state or not, which, speaking of which, I have to finish my application tomorrow, which is going to be fun. But, so that's kind of where I want to go with my future, and hopefully it'll take me good places, whether I can say it or not. I want to have a family, and I really want to be a mom, and all of that, but I want to have a bright future, and I mean, it's sometimes discouraging, because I can't, like, people can always picture themselves, you know, they'll picture themselves, like, walking across the stage, and, like, you know, meeting the guy of their dreams, and it's not that I'm not hopeful for it, it's just, it's harder for me to envision it, but it doesn't make me want it any less. I mean, that makes sense, right? But, yeah. So, and obviously, I'd love for my two best friends to be in my future, you two, and you guys are gonna be, well, obviously you'll be at my wedding because I'm marrying both of you. Oh wow, what did I just do to my hair? What do I exist? Okay, I'm gonna pass, no offense, Becca, I'm gonna pass the next video to you, Hannah, and I want you to tell me about your favorite book, why it's your favorite book, and I want you to read an excerpt from your favorite book, because, I don't know. this like stuff I don't know about you, which is weird because I feel like I know everything about you. But like, yeah, I want you to talk to me about your favorite book. Okay, I love you both. Becca, I will see you at school tomorrow, and Hannah, I'll probably see you Wednesday. It's, oh god, what's today's date? I can't tell if it's past midnight or not, but I'm gonna assume that it's still like 11 something. So it's January 29th, 2012. And I love you both. Good night.